Apple is about to do something really interesting with the iPhone 18 Pro, and honestly, it's the kind of upgrade that doesn't get enough attention. So you know how for years Apple has been using Qualcomm's modems in iPhones? Well, that era is officially over. The entire iPhone 18 lineup is switching to Apple's own chip called the C2. Apple already started this with the iPhone 16e, so this isn't totally new, but now it's going across the whole lineup. And here's the part that actually matters. The C2 is expected to finally bring mmWave 5G to iPhones. Now, what is mmWave? Think of it like this. Regular 5G is like a decent road. mmWave is like a Formula 1 track, insanely fast but only works well when you're close to a tower. It's the kind of speed where you're downloading a full movie before you even think about pressing play. And Apple has never done this before on their own chip. This is a first. And on top of that, the C2 is built on TSMC's 4nm process, which means it's more power efficient, so you're getting faster connectivity without wrecking your battery. That's a win-win right there. But wait, there's actually a second wireless chip upgrade happening, and this one flies under the radar. It's called the N2, and it's the direct upgrade to the N1 chip that Apple introduced not too long ago. The N1 improved things like AirDrop and Personal Hotspot. You know, those moments where you're trying to share your connection with your laptop and it just works. The N2 is expected to push that even further. Now, we don't have all the details on exactly what it improves yet, but the fact that Apple is putting two wireless chip upgrades in the same phone tells you they're going all in on connectivity this year. Okay, now let's talk about something you're actually going to see every single day. The dynamic island, that little pill-shaped cutout at the top of your screen. It's getting smaller, like noticeably smaller. We're talking about a 35% reduction in size. And the reason Apple can do this is pretty clever. They're moving Face ID and all its sensors behind the screen. So all that hardware that used to take up space, it's now hidden under the display. The result? More screen, less cutout. Your screen-to-body ratio goes up, the phone just looks cleaner, and Face ID still works like magic. It's one of those changes that sounds small, but you'll notice it every time you pick up your phone. And then there's the chip, the A20 Pro. This is Apple's first ever 2nm chip. Now for context, the smaller the number, the more powerful and efficient the chip. We went from 3nm last year to 2nm this year, which means the iPhone 18 Pro is going to be an absolute beast. Apps open faster, AI runs smoother, games look better. It's the kind of power where you genuinely can't tell the difference between your phone and a laptop for most tasks. Speaking of AI, this chip is going to make on-device AI features so much more capable. Everything from photo editing to Siri to real-time translation, it all gets better when the chip underneath is more powerful. And since it's all happening on the device, it's faster and more private. And then there's one more thing that camera lovers are going to go crazy about: variable aperture. Your phone camera is about to work more like a real camera. Right now, your iPhone has a fixed aperture, meaning the size of the opening that lets in light doesn't change. With variable aperture, the phone can actually adjust that opening depending on what you're shooting. Bright daylight, close it down. Dark restaurant, open it up. It gives you more control and better photos in more situations. This is the kind of feature that camera enthusiasts have been asking about for years. So to bring it all together, the iPhone 18 Pro is coming with two wireless chip upgrades, mmWave 5G for the first time ever, a smaller dynamic island thanks to under-display Face ID, the world's first 2nm chip in a smartphone, and variable aperture cameras. And all of this is expected to land in September, which honestly cannot come fast enough. If you're someone who upgrades every 2 or 3 years, this might genuinely be the one to wait for. This isn't a small jump. This is Apple stacking upgrade after upgrade into one device. And the iPhone Fold might also be coming this year. So 2025 is shaping up to be a very expensive year for Apple fans.